Hey folks! If you're watching this video, you're probably interested in personal finance, and that's a great thing. Personal finance is all about managing your money through planning, spending, saving, and investing. The first step in personal finance is setting specific financial goals. When it comes to personal finance, it's important to have a clear direction and purpose in mind. Setting specific financial goals can provide that direction and purpose. Without clear goals, it's easy to get sidetracked and lose focus on what's important. Setting financial goals also helps you to prioritize your spending and savings. By knowing what you want to achieve financially, you can make intentional choices about where you allocate your resources. For example, if your goal is to save for a down payment on a home, you may decide to cut back on discretionary spending in order to save more money. It's important to make sure your financial goals are achievable and realistic. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and disappointment, while achievable goals can help you stay motivated and on track. It's also a good idea to break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. This way, you can track your progress and celebrate your successes along the way. Overall, setting specific financial goals is the first step in taking control of your financial life. It provides a clear direction, helps you prioritize your spending and savings, and keeps you motivated as you work towards achieving your goals. Next up is budgeting. When you create a budget, you start by identifying all of your sources of income and then all of your expenses. Income may include your salary or wages, investment income, or any other sources of money you receive. Expenses include everything you spend money on, such as rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, entertainment, and more. Once you have a clear understanding of your income and expenses, you can create a plan for how you will allocate your money each month. This is where budgeting really becomes powerful. By allocating your money to specific categories, you can make sure that you have enough to cover all of your essential expenses while still having some money left over for savings and discretionary spending. Budgeting also helps you identify areas where you might be overspending or where you can cut back. For example, if you're spending too much on dining out, you might decide to cook more meals at home to save money. Or, if your electricity bill is higher than you'd like, you might look for ways to reduce your energy usage. Ultimately, budgeting helps you make informed decisions about how you spend your money, so you can achieve your financial goals more quickly and easily. You also need to establish an emergency fund. An emergency fund is not an option, it's a necessity. It's like having a spare tire in your car. You hope you never have to use it, but you're grateful it's there if you need it. That's why it's important to have an emergency fund in place before you start tackling other financial goals. The emergency fund is your first line of defense against unexpected expenses and financial setbacks. It can help you avoid going into debt when life throws you a curveball. Financial experts recommend saving at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in your emergency fund. However, saving $1,000 as a starter emergency fund, and then focusing on getting out of debt before building up the full 3 to 6 months of expenses. Building up your emergency fund may require making some sacrifices and cutting back on non-essential expenses. But it's worth the effort because having an emergency fund in place can give you peace of mind and help you stay on track towards your other financial goals. Another crucial aspect of personal finance is reducing your debt. When you take on debt, you are essentially borrowing money from someone else, with the promise to pay it back in the future, often with interest. While some types of debt can be beneficial, such as a mortgage or student loan, other types of debt, like credit card debt or personal loans, can be detrimental to your financial well-being. These types of debt often come with high interest rates, which can quickly add up and become overwhelming. One of the most important things you can do to reduce your debt is to live within your means. This means spending less than you earn and avoiding unnecessary expenses. You can do this by creating a budget and sticking to it, and by avoiding impulse purchases or lifestyle inflation. It's also important to prioritize your debts and pay off the ones with the highest interest rates first, while continuing to make minimum payments on your other debts. This strategy, known as the debt avalanche method, can help you save money on interest payments and pay off your debts faster. Additionally, if you're struggling with debt, it may be helpful to seek assistance from a financial advisor or credit counselor who can help you create a plan to get back on track. They can also provide advice on debt consolidation or negotiation with creditors. Investing is also an important part of personal finance, but it comes with risks. Investing is a critical part of personal finance because it allows you to grow your wealth and achieve long-term financial goals, such as retirement. However, it's important to understand that investing comes with risks, and you should never invest money that you cannot afford to lose. There are various types of investment options, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, and more. Each of these options has its own level of risk and potential for return, and it's important to understand the risks and potential rewards before investing. If you're new to investing or unsure about the investment options available, it's wise to seek professional help from a financial advisor. A financial advisor can help you understand the different types of investments, assess your risk tolerance, and develop an investment plan that aligns with your financial goals. Remember, investing is a long-term strategy, and it's essential to be patient and disciplined. Avoid making hasty investment decisions based on emotions or short-term market fluctuations. Instead, focus on a long-term investment strategy that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Lastly, credit cards can be a trap if not used wisely. Credit cards can be both helpful and harmful depending on how you use them. When used wisely, credit cards can help you build credit, earn rewards, and provide a layer of protection for your purchases. However, if you misuse credit cards, they can quickly lead you into debt and cause financial stress. To avoid falling into the credit card trap, it's important to use them with caution. Before applying for a credit card, understand the fees, interest rates, and rewards programs associated with it. Choose a credit card with a low interest rate and rewards that fit your spending habits. Once you have a credit card, it's crucial to use it responsibly. Only charge what you can afford to pay back in full each month to avoid accumulating interest charges. Never use a credit card to buy things that you can't afford, or use them to finance a lifestyle that you can't afford. In summary, credit cards can be a useful tool in managing your personal finances, but they require discipline and responsible use. By using them wisely and paying off the balance in full each month, you can avoid the pitfalls of credit card debt and build a solid financial future for yourself and your family. If you found value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when we release new videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.